Come with us now, on a gentle journey through the sky. We are floating high above a very special place. This is Santa Cruz, a jewel on the coast of California. The world below is quiet. It is the beginning of a new day. We will watch this beautiful place wake up from our peaceful spot in the air. The air is cool and still. The sun is just starting to peek over the mountains in the distance. Its first rays touch the world with a soft golden light. It is a time of pure tranquility, a moment to simply be and to observe the unfolding beauty. The sun climbs a little higher. Its light spills across the landscape like liquid gold. It paints the sky in shades of pink, orange, and soft purple. Below us, the city of Santa Cruz is still sleeping. The streets are empty. The houses are quiet. Only the gentle sound of the ocean whispers in the early morning air. Now let us turn our gaze to the magnificent coastline. The sun is higher in the sky, and the beaches of Santa Cruz are revealed in all their glory. They stretch out below us like long golden ribbons. The sand looks soft and inviting from up here. We can see many different beaches, each with its own unique shape and character. Some are wide and spacious, perfect for long walks. Others are small, hidden coves, tucked away between rocky cliffs. The morning sun makes the sand glitter, as if it was sprinkled with millions of tiny diamonds. We float over Main Beach, the city's most famous stretch of sand. It curves gracefully in front of the iconic Boardwalk. Even from this height, we can imagine the feeling of the warm sand between our toes. The patterns on the sand are fascinating. The tide has left delicate lines and ripples. It looks like a giant natural drawing. We can see where small streams have carved tiny rivers on their way to the ocean. Life is beginning to stir on the beaches below. We can see a few early morning walkers. They are small figures, leaving the first footprints of the day on the pristine sand. Let us now focus on the water itself. The Pacific Ocean stretches out to the horizon, a vast expanse of deep blue. It is never truly still. It breathes. We can see this breath in the rhythm of the waves. From our high viewpoint, we can watch the waves form far out at sea. They start as small ripples, growing larger and more defined as they travel towards the shore. They move in long, organized lines, one after another, in a slow and steady procession. It is a mesmerizing, hypnotic dance that has continued for millions of years. As the waves approach the land, their character changes. They rise up, their tops turning a brilliant white. This is where the energy of the ocean is released. The color of the ocean is not just one shade of blue. It is a rich tapestry of colors. Near the shore, where the water is shallow, it is a bright turquoise or a gentle sea green. The sun glints off the surface, creating a million sparkling points of light. It is as if the ocean is covered in a blanket of stars, even in the middle of the day. Now we turn our view inland, away from the ocean's edge. Here, a different kind of beauty unfolds. Santa Cruz is cradled by lush green hills and deep forests. The trees stretch for miles, a thick green carpet covering the rolling landscape. The most magnificent of these trees are the coastal redwoods. They are giants, some of the tallest living things on Earth. From the air, they look like huge, dark green spires pointing towards the sky. They create a dense canopy that hides the forest floor in shadow. These forests are the city's green lungs. We can see winding roads and small trails disappearing into the trees. These are paths for people to explore this quiet world. We can imagine the feeling of walking under these ancient giants. The forest is not just one shade of green. There is a rich variety of trees and plants. In the canyons, ferns grow in abundance, creating a soft, feathery undergrowth. The way the forest meets the city is remarkable. There is no harsh line. Instead, the trees seem to flow down from the hills, with neighborhoods and parks nestled among them. Let us drift now over the heart of the city itself. From this height, Santa Cruz looks like a beautifully arranged map. We can see the grid of streets, the clusters of buildings, and the open green spaces of its parks. The downtown area is a collection of rooftops of different shapes and colors. We can see the historic buildings made of brick and the more modern structures beside them. The Pacific Avenue, the main street, is a line of activity, though from up here, the cars look like tiny toys moving slowly along their paths. The city is alive, but it does not feel frantic or overwhelming. The University of California, Santa Cruz, is spread across the hills, its buildings thoughtfully placed within the redwood forest. The campus itself is a wonderful example of environmental integration. As we float above, we notice how green the city is. Almost every street is lined with trees. Backyards are filled with gardens and swimming pools that look like bright blue gems. The city feels breathable and open. It is not a concrete jungle. It is a garden city, a place where nature is woven into the very fabric of urban life. Our flight now takes us over one of the most famous landmarks on the entire California coast. This is the Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk. It is a place of joy, laughter, and timeless fun. From the air, it is a vibrant splash of color against the golden sand and blue ocean. We can see the bright red of the Giant Dipper, a classic wooden roller coaster that has thrilled visitors for generations. Its winding track is an incredible wooden sculpture, a work of art in its own right. It stands as a proud symbol of the city's playful spirit. Beside the roller coaster, we see the spinning arms of other rides. The carousel, with its painted horses, is a circle of cheerful color. The Ferris wheel turns slowly, offering its riders a spectacular view of the bay, though perhaps not as spectacular as ours. The rooftops of the arcade and food stalls are a patchwork of bright reds, yellows, and blues. The whole scene is one of happy energy, a place created purely for enjoyment. The boardwalk has a long and rich history. It has been a destination for fun seekers for over 100 years. It is a place where memories are made. Generations of families have come here to enjoy the sun, the sand, and the thrills. Extending gracefully from the coastline, we see another of Santa Cruz's cherished landmarks. This is the Municipal Wharf. It stretches out over the water, a long wooden pier that invites people to walk out over the ocean. From our view in the sky, it looks like a finger pointing out into the vast Monterey Bay. It is a simple, elegant structure that has served the community for over a century. It is both a practical place for fishing and a wonderful spot for a leisurely stroll, offering a different perspective of the city and the sea. The wharf is a hive of activity, but a calm and gentle one. But the wharf is not just for people. Look down at the wooden beams beneath the pier. Here, we can see a noisy, bustling colony of sea lions. They have made the wharf their home. From the air, they look like large, dark, slippery shapes basking in the sun. We can see them barking and jostling for space, their calls carrying across the water. The wharf serves as a bridge between two worlds. On one end is the city with its streets and buildings. On the other end is the wild world of the ocean. As we continue our gentle flight, what becomes most apparent is the beautiful harmony between land and sea in Santa Cruz. It is not a place where the city abruptly ends and nature begins. Instead, they are woven together in a seamless, elegant tapestry. The city seems to have grown organically from the landscape, respecting its contours and its natural features. The green hills roll down to meet the golden sands, and the city finds its place gently in between. This balance is the defining characteristic of this special place. Consider the coastline. It is a constant interplay of different elements. We see rugged, rocky cliffs standing strong against the waves. Then, just around a bend, a soft sandy beach offers a gentle welcome to the water. We see how rivers, like the San Lorenzo River, wind their way through the city to meet the sea. These natural corridors bring the wildness of the mountains right into the urban center. This integration means that a resident of Santa Cruz is never far from nature. A short walk, a bike ride, or a drive can take them from a city street to a quiet forest trail or a windswept beach. Our journey through the sky is nearing its end. The sun, which greeted us with a gentle light this morning, is now preparing to say farewell. It is sinking towards the western horizon, and the sky is once again transforming. The bright blues of the day are softening into warm hues of orange, red, and deep purple. The light becomes long and golden once more, casting a magical glow over the entire scene. It is a time of quiet reflection, a perfect end to our aerial tour of Santa Cruz. The setting sun paints the ocean with fire. A shimmering path of golden light stretches from the horizon all the way to the shore. The waves, which were blue and white during the day, now catch the colors of the sunset. Each crest is tipped with orange and pink. The cliffs and hills are bathed in a warm, soft light that accentuates their shapes and textures. The city lights begin to twinkle on one by one, creating a new constellation on the land to mirror the stars that will soon appear in the sky. From our vantage point, we watch the last sliver of the sun dip below the ocean. The colors in the sky linger for a while, a beautiful afterglow that slowly fades to a deep twilight blue. The world below becomes quiet again. The sounds of the day fade away, replaced by the gentle, timeless rhythm of the waves. It is a scene of profound beauty and tranquility. As we float here in the calm of the evening air, we are left with a feeling of deep peace. We have witnessed a full day in the life of this remarkable place, from the first light of dawn to the final colors of sunset. We have seen the harmony of its beaches, forests, and city streets. Santa Cruz has shared its gentle spirit with us. It is a reminder of the simple, profound beauty that can be found when nature and humanity live together in balance. And now, we leave it to its peaceful night.